We're the Al Write team. You might have heard of us, but you've never really heard about us. We've been working behind the scenes against the bad guys since May of 2015. We started with Eric Shepard, the man who started the flag burning movement after he took an unregistered firearm to a college campus in Valdosta University. Then you remember Erica Walker, the woman that gained national attention for stepping on the flag for the Eric Shepard Challenge? We took her website and launched a movement against the Eric Shepard Challenge, which eventually ended it. We beat him with our own website. Then you remember Nocturnus Libertas, the woman that wiped her butt with the American flag? We worked with the media and got her funds frozen and her social media accounts closed at the time. Then there was Michelle Elkins. We exposed the child abuse scandal, and now Pennsylvania is looking into Child Protective Services for ignoring complaints that they should have listened to. Then you have Carol Sunshine Sullivan, the woman that attacks veterans on her Blog Talk radio show. We got her shut off, and we also got her funds taken down as well. And then you have poor Palmetto Star, the leader of the FYF 9/11 movement. We took control of his website just like Erica Walker's and ended up launching Op Dethrone against them, which ended up taking out the FYF 9/11 movement. Oh, then there's that guy called King Noble who called for an open season on killing whites and cops. We took out both of his websites, got his PayPal account frozen, and all one day before the FYF 9/11 movement. You might wonder why nobody was there. That might be the reason for it. I'd like to think the team I lead is the best there is at what they do. We do everything legally, and we've accomplished quite a bit. For example, did you ever hear of a guy called Richard Sherman? You know, the best DB in the NFL? You hear that story about him recently?
Richard Sherman was accused of posting critical comments about the activist King Noble of the Black Lives Matter movement on Noble's website.
King Noble and all this, I did not write that article. I don't think it's any time's a time to call out for an all-out war against police or, any race of people. I thought that was an ignorant statement. Dealt with a best friend getting killed, and it was two 35-year-old black men, and wasn't no police officer involved, wasn't anybody else involved, and I didn't hear anybody shouting Black Lives Matter then.
You might have noticed when websites like Western Journalism first wrote about this story, they included a picture that the media later stripped out of it that says right here on their own website, "We appreciate Western Journalism for telling the truth." It says owned by AllWriteIt.com. That's us. We're responsible for this. The Op Dethrone you see in the same picture was the mission we launched. It's the reason that there was such a horrible turnout for FYF 9/11. We intentionally waited a day before they had this movement, and we got King Noble's PayPal account frozen for pornography. It was on his website. His automatic payment failed. We bought his group's account. We froze their accounts, and we sent videos to all the administrators like Noble and Libertas and told them that we were going to send all their messages to the FBI. This was one day before it. You could tell in their radio show the following night that they were disorganized and confused. And since we now own their data because we own the site, we also leaked all their account information too. So they were pretty messed up right before they were supposed to have this big meeting in Stone Mountain. Our work has been covered by Western Journalism, The Blaze, IJ Review, I think it's IJ, Examiner, Allen West Republic, Fox News, Breitbart, Popular Military, Universal Free Press, The Daily Caller, Weasel Zippers. Here's our work being mentioned on Fox News.
Texas alone, just days before this sheriff deputy was shot, you have a couple of black guys going on internet radio in Texas urging people to kill cops.
Passionate debate. And coming up.
You might wonder, why wait to tell you this now? Why come out about this now? It's quite simple. Winter's coming soon. And when winter comes, these types of outdoor movements always die down and then resurface next year. And they will come again. They are already advertising with pictures of a rifle scope on a white person's head for their radio shows. They're trying to rebuild the destruction we caused them, and they'll be back next summer. Summer will be over in 2 days from the date this video is released. It was my intention to fight these hate groups the entire summer until winter came, because they usually die down in winter. It didn't come, however, without a significant cost. It cost me $7,000 of my own money to run this movement the entire time, and that's without mentioning hours lost that I could have been working at another job. And that's just the financial cost. If we start talking about how many times we've had messages like this where Libertas and her clan start messing with people's families and doing stuff like that, and posting their address publicly with harassment, and then they just disappear, and you never see these people again. So now you've heard it. What do you think? Do you think what we did and who we fought against is a story worth telling? A lot of veterans did. I can show you where some suffering post-traumatic stress disorder said we were the only reason they were alive. There were many times we wanted to stop and return to our normal lives, but somehow we inspire the ones we've gotten to know. We'll never know if these hate groups had any influence over what happened this year. We do know that these groups must be opposed. We've suffered significant losses in 2015. America is better than this. We are not racist. Our strength comes from our unity. We can't ever let them take that from us. Many of you ask how to support us, how to help. We understand that many are struggling due to the current economy, but you can still help simply by sharing the link in this video with the video. People that want to contribute to help us with our operating costs can do so one of two ways. You can contribute privately via credit or debit card via our PCI compliant web hosting company, which is what supported this. You can also mail a money order or check to a post office box that we'll give on our website. As for our future goals, they are to resume writing news on our site while working with the press to build followers. We'd like to start an online radio show. There are some interesting possibilities as to whom we do this with. We've already started experimenting with social platforms. We're going to build a social site aimed at organizing people who support various causes like this. We want to give you guys a way to talk without worrying about privacy issues or biased review staffs. We'd also like to keep going after the bad guys and broaden our horizons in that area. I believe we can accomplish a lot of good. I know we already have. If we are to continue, we are going to need the public support. It's getting expensive to do this on our own. Is this something people find worth supporting? For more information on us, including a wealth of videos, factual proof and evidence of everything we claim in this video, and the links and methods to contribute, view support.illwriteit.com. That will redirect you to the appropriate URL on the website. That's it.